charging up there. Sikh musketeers. So these are the troops that actually had to be in their army, not their warriors, not Sikh warriors, but these Sikh gunmen, musketeers, because you see these musketeers have plated armor on them, so they are the type of troops that will be very, very strong against us. However, they for some reason decided not to choose this tactic, probably due to them being a little bit behind in thinking. Obviously in India they were probably not employing that many muskets, and they would prefer to fly just like that. However, as you can see, our troops have mastered the fighting with bayonets, and consistently flank enemies, and they just can't effectively fight us. So they end up fighting a unit at the front, a unit at the back, and if possible they'll end up having a cavalry charge. It's going to just simply decimate them, bring them off balance. Okay, that looks like another major victory. Well, one thing's for sure, their leaders are not going to be pleased with them losing approximately 4 out of 5 armies in a relatively short period of time. Besides, that's quite a bit of artillery. In any case, in this battle, very few are actually left standing now, and it's only a matter of time before we win another heroic victory for ourselves here. Done. As you can see, quite a few of them have survived, and they will retreat to a nearby town, luckily for them. What do we have here? So the entire province is being held by them here. Can't build anything. Furthermore, in France, I would like to get rid of a building that would otherwise is not providing me with much. However, what I would probably need to build is this, something of that kind now, some kind of a building chain, or yeah, I need to get rid of my modern university. That's what I needed to do. As you can see, I do have quite a few research facilities anywhere. So we're going to bring this down the next turn, because then citizenship will be completely done, and this will lower happiness for lower classes even further. Classical economics. Abolition of slavery. So there's not much to work with anyway. However, in any case, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just not going to, and I'm going to get rid of this now. Okay. In this case, people will be much happier here. So there's a classical university here in Berlin, and that's why these people are not so happy about situation. The war with Sweden is on its way, and this army needs to be reinforced. can either go against the campaign versus the Americans or not. What can we do here? Let's build additional cavalry unit. Cavalry can be very useful if employed correctly. Here we see that they have left, I think, I suspect. I know that there were Maratha Confederacy forces there. But it's not there anymore. In any case, we'll wait for additional reinforcements in Copenhagen. Royal Ecosys. These are elite infantry. Very capable elite infantry. The Spanish, we never fought the Spanish. The Spanish were our allies for a long time. We had many common enemies, and what's a good use of them is the navy. They are fighting our for example, Maratha Confederacy forces on the sea. We share our religion, so if we would avoid war against them for as long as possible, things would certainly go our way. It looks like the Ottomans are not even working on building themselves a powerful navy. Here we see that the Swedes will march out, and they're marching out into a very dangerous area. I think they're going after Petrovskaya, so this army will do a lot of damage if we won't raise a force there. So we have to raise a force. Here Maratha Confederacy forces, or what's left of them, will still march forward against us. For as long as we're not reducing the city numbers, they will further recruit large troop formations, and they will further attack us, while the Americans are on the defensive, on a powerful defensive. No doubts about that. And they're launching a very strong religious campaign to convert the population to their own cause. So we have a few ports blocked, construction completed. We're making quite a bit of money, and workers are on strike here and there. Well, this situation right here should be cleared very quickly, because as you can see, we are going to invest quite a bit into this. Workers are on strike in France, however, without this university, they will not. And we're gonna go for coaching in, and hopefully this will once and for all deal with problems. Workers riot in Lithuania, however, now after the riot, where 748 fighters have been killed, they have successfully decided not to continue this. We're going to fix the buildings that were damaged, and we're going to leave the garrison there. Recruitment took place also. There's this building that needs to be worked upon. We don't have many schools. Here, these to merge. And we are going to soon. Oh, what's that? Okay, he just kind of wanted to go all the way around. He didn't want it to go through this path. Not sure why. Let's see. It just won't go. That means we'll need a navy that would take us through here. Furthermore, we may as well recruit some additional units here. Additional units that we... Oh no, can't do this. It would take a few turns to do this. For them to march here. So what we're gonna aim for, just a few of these guys and these guys. That's it. Okay. We're still making serious amounts of money. Now the Swedes will certainly take this settlement right there. However, we need to raise an army to fight them. So that's even more expenses. Expenses that we will surely reduce soon enough. Now our navy here, led by Guillaume Zin, will go onto the sea. And this army needs to successfully march through the woods. If they do not disappear, it's gonna be good because we have quite a bit to conquer. The religion is being successfully transformed to ours. The Indians are not marching against us, that's very good. Here we're just going to govern. This and we are quite strong here. The Americans are quite powerful also. Look at that, buckle guns. Interesting, that's a machine gun. And what's that? In here we should go after them with this army. And that's exactly what we're going to aim for. We will aim to beat them easily enough. Furthermore, this force will have to attack their city, and there's going to be a major battle for settlement for Baluchistan. It's not making much money, but it's surely making just enough. As you can see, they will be supported by additional troops. So there's going to be a major fight here. Let's move some of our spies forward now, that we know what's happening here. We need to know what's happening somewhere else also. Are there any more troop movements? I can't suspect that the Indians have sent everything they've got against us. Everything. And all these towns are simply undefended strongholds. This army needs to be reinforced, and they can march. They can march with confidence because I'm sure that an army led by Bastian Mirabeau will undoubtedly be able to deal with the Marathons close to 9 farmland right here. Also, the army can once and for all deal these Ottomans, the last Ottomans, and close their chapter. Close their chapter in history.
La vertu et la valeur invaincue. Bataillon prêt.
It's a great victory for us. We have successfully taken over the nation itself. This nation has been destroyed, its home region having fallen into enemy hands. A once great nation will become nothing more than a footnote in history. Well, that will make us just a little bit stronger than our enemies. Okay. And we will make more money due to that. Okay, everything seems to be more or less under control. Let's disband this. I want to go and check through my troop deployments now. So we have a force here. They could be reinforced, and they have to stay there. We have a force here that needs to be sent back to this army. And this army will have to go and fight the Americans. Unfortunately, I moved the cavalry first, but they probably needed to do that due to administrative issues and due to indecision. So we are going to launch a major offensive against the Americans now that we have the third army set up. Furthermore, I want this navy to sail out to these islands, Bahamas, and I want to see if Maratha Confederacy is keeping their force here. And as you can see, they are keeping their force there. And let us be here. We know we'll have to fight them here, and they can at any point in time just simply attack us. So maybe this offensive needs to stall for a bit before after we defeat the Marathans, because the Marathans will know that this coast is undefended and they'll just simply land, and our offensive efforts against the Americans may fall. On the other hand, the Americans may launch a successful attack against us and win in the south, close to Annapolis. However, in the north to Niagara, I think that we have the upper hand and we can win decisively. What else? Let's take a look further. This force is the further itself. Our port garrisons are obviously a major part of our military. They could probably end up being even kind of assigned to their own administration. So what's that? Our garrison here. And can I move them out? I would prefer them to fight.
Monsieur, marchez. Milord.
The Swedes, however, the Lithuanians will not. Stay calm without the military presence. Here I am recruiting troops. The Swedes. Oh, superior line infantry. I've never seen this before. The Swedes will surely take us out here. That's what they were after for a long time. They were asking for Karelia anyway.